Okay, guys, I'm going to do a little video today on my jewelry bombs. I'm going to make a couple. Have some Christmas ones I have to do. If you're wondering what a jewelry bomb is, or a bling bomb as I like to call them, it's a big bath bomb, heavy sucker, with little surprise color tabs, and there's a capsule inside. And in the capsule, there could be a charm, there could be a ring. It just depends on which one I put in. I fill them up ahead of time, so they're random. I don't know what's going to be in the end, because I don't remember what's what when I make it, if you understand what I'm trying to say. And I apologize in advance right now if I seem a bit shaky. It's just been one of those days. So, anyways, without further ado, I'm just going to get onto it and just make them, okay? I've got pretty much all my dry ingredients in this bowl. I'm not going to release the recipe right now so you guys can see. If anybody wants it, they can private message me. I'm not going to be posting too many free recipes anymore. I'm not going to get into that right now. But we're just going to get on it and we're going to make it. And like I said, I'm sorry. I apologize if I'm a little frazzled. It's just been one of those days. So anyways, I'm going to do a Christmas batch. I've got most of my dry ingredients in here. I usually add my citric acid at the end. I'm going to put it in now. Like I said, I don't normally do this way, but as far as molds go, you guys probably all have all kinds of different molds. I have a few that I like to use. These are the Accent, or I can't even pronounce it, XEN from Canada. Really nice stainless molds. They make a really nice, seamless kind of bomb. I have these. I think I got them from Etsy. I really like these for the kids' bombs because you get the cool saucer shape and you make like a little, the toy-filled surprise ones. They're good. This one used to be my favorite. I bought it on eBay. I don't know if you noticed all the bumps. I've beat the heck out of this thing because I could never ever get it to release the bomb. I really don't like these anymore. So believe it or not, my favorite is the Christmas tree ornaments. They just seem to work great. So anyways, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Christmas scent. It's I think it's called, yeah, it's Christmas Song. It actually smells really nice. I'm going to two colors, white and green. I'm going to put embeds. I think I'm going to do pink and green embeds. I'm not really sure. I haven't really decided that. I use a light oil. I use apricot kernel oil. I don't add a lot. A little bit more than that, actually. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We're going to find out. Actually, we're going to go a little bit more. And then I'm going to put my scent in there right now. Like I said, I apologize, guys, if I'm sniffly and a little shaky. I shouldn't do that. I probably can't smell. That's not a lot. I'm not going to make these strong anyway. So, anyways, I use my little whiskey thing, but I don't like it too much because I don't like when the stuff sticks to it. But I will get it in there after. So anyways, I basically just get this all mixed in. And yes, I forgot my stool again. I added all the dry ingredients because I didn't want it to foof up like this, but as you can see, it's still foofing up. Yeah, I think I do need a bit more oil in there, actually. I think, let's just see. Yeah, you know what, I do need a little bit. This was a big batch. I started out with 3 cups of baking soda, actually, so you can add a bit more oil. And yes, I always normally measure, but I've made this so many times that I just kind of go by feel now. So what I'm going to do when it's semi-ready is I'm going to divide it into 2 containers. I'm going to leave one white, and I'm going to make the other part green. So we're just going to have some little thingies, lines of green, I think. And then I've got these little Christmas candies I'm just going to put in and go from there. Okay, so we're going to give this a good mixy-woo. as much mixed in as I can, and then I'm going to take out some. Like I said, the majority of this one's going to be white. I'm just going to have a bit of green, green stripes. So we will take this one, and I'm going to take out some. Let's not make a huge mess, Tammy. I'm not going to do a lot green, I don't think. Okay. I've already pre-mixed blue and yellow to make some green. I don't know how much I'm going to need here. This is lakes. Lakes are pretty potent, actually. I find, anyway. So, we'll see if we need any more. I don't want to do really green. I just want a nice green. Okay, we can add some more. I don't think I'm going to use it all, though. And I don't want it to look like snot green, either, so... That's a nice green, actually. Okay, I think I'm going to go a little darker. Right now, it looks like zombie green. Okay. Mix. Actually, I like that green. It's like a pine tree green, and then my embeds are a dark green, so I will do that. Okay, so it's sticking, but not good. I have got no oil in this, or I mean, no witch hazel in here yet, but I will. I should have done the white first. Shoot! Oh well, they're going together. It doesn't matter. Okay, so here's the white. Get my old witch hazel. And you gotta mix fast when you use witch hazel because it does go... It fizzes on you. So I just keep moving. Actually, I should get my whiskey thing. I usually have a pastry cutter, actually, but I still haven't washed it. Actually, I'm left-handed here today. So we're gonna switch, and hopefully I don't spray the thing. No tablet. Yes, that's what it's called. Tammy gets a tablet. Okay, give her a test. Not too bad. I use witch hazel and alcohol. My witch hazel is diluted with water. That's why it does kind of react a little bit. I just really like the witch hazel in it. Okay, into the green. This really comes up darker when you do it too. When you add your wets, it gets darker. So remember, once you add your dark, or your liquid, it does get dark. Oh, don't start that. And you really mix. Sticking, not great, but sticking. And yes, this alcohol says 70%. It's actually 91 because I just put it in the other bottle. I take it from a big, you can use 70%, it'll work too. Anything lower and you're going to have some serious issues. Yeah, we're not there. Please don't run out. Not there yet. See, it's sticking, nice. But it's not quite where I like it. So, see how it clips together, or sticks together? It's very close. So, I'll get the other one up to where this one is. Please don't run out. So yeah, anybody ever had one of those days where you wish you just didn't get out of bed? That's my day. Yeah, it can only get better though, right? So people keep telling me. It can only get better, because we sure don't want it to get worse. It's alright, when you're feeling like crap, I always say make something. Play-Doh and stuff is great to make when you're feeling crappy, because you can beat the crap out of it. Okay, I think we are pretty close. Test! Sticky! Yeah, I'm still going to add a little bit more, I think. Maybe I'll go with the hazel. What do you think? Actually, that's pretty darn good. We'll give it a couple more little whisk-roos. And then we'll get started, and I'll show you how I mold these bad boys. Yeah, that's good. How's the green? Oh, beautiful. Alright. Okay, for starters, I'm going to take my plastic molds. Get this out of the way. We're gonna do, what should we do? Let's do Christmas trees. So, I'm gonna put a couple, come on big guys, they won't fit. A couple Christmas trees. I'm going to take a bit of green on the top first. And then I'm going to take a bit of white around the edges. And then we'll put some more green in. Okay, and then my embeds, I think we're just going to do the dark green. I'm not going to do a lot. I'm just going to put, maybe we'll do 3. I'm going to make it odd today. Okay, so that's those. I'll take a bit more white, plop it on, like so. Let that one sit. Take the bottom half, we'll start that one with a bit of white. Then we'll go with a bit of green. And now comes the jewelry. And I see one with pink tissue, which means someone's getting a good one. So stick that in. Add a bit more white around the edges. And I'm going to add one more big scoop of green. Well, you can't see, I'm out of the picture. I don't squish it down tight with my hands, okay? I just heap them up like this. And this is going to suck because I'm going to get green and white now, you watch. And I just squish them. And I do squish. I don't spin them. I just squish the crap out of them. Oh, that hurt my chest muscles. But you really squeeze. And I do mean squeeze. So, can you guys see that one? There is one Christmas song. Now, sometimes you have to bang. Which means I use a spoon. Nothing like being prepared. So, here's my spoon. You can almost hear it do a hollow clunk. And then you should be able to just pull it off. There's the bottom. Turn it over. Off comes the top. And there she is. See? And I just set it over here. Please don't fall apart. And there's one Bling Bomb. And then we'll do another one. In goes the candies. And I don't do these exactly the same. No two bombs are ever the same for me. Like, ever. Which is kind of like partly why I love handmade. Because you never get... It's not a machine. It's not mass-produced. They're just not going to be the same. I love it. It's the beauty of handmade. Oh, my camera keeps flashing. It's like it's going on and off. It's freaking me out. Okay, in goes the white and a nice big heap. And see, it's not going to be perfectly like, oh god, perfect, beautiful white and green now. Because I'm not that pristine when it comes to it. I'm sorry. I probably should be. But I just like how it mixes sometimes. I mean, the majority of it stays apart like you're supposed to, right? And you try to get the line thing happening. Okay, what do we got this time? Oh, look at it, it's another ring. I think this is going to be a big ring batch. Okay, some more white on this side. Nice and heaped, but I'm not pushing, I'm just pressing. Then I take my other half, and I don't worry about lining up the tabs. I just make sure they're lined up this way, if I can. Squish it good and tight. Sometimes you find there's not really enough mix. You can take the top off and put a little tiny bit more and squish it in. But usually they're okay. So there's another one. Oh, hollow right away. Perfect. That one was easier. And if you get that funny mark around the edge, you can just kind of pat it down. Turn it over. Off comes the top, just like that. Easy peasy. There's another one. That's 2 Bling Bombs. First of the Christmas line. You guys saw it here. And you just saw that. That's 2 rings. 2 for 2. Whoa, 2 for 2, eh? So I have, for Christmas, I'm going to do a little more of the good jewelry than I do normally, just because it's Christmas time, and I think, you know what, that's such a nice, I would love to get one for Christmas. I think it's such a cool thing to have a jewelry bomb. I mean, I'd love it. If my old man came home and said, here, honey, here's a bottle of wine, and some pajamas and a bath bomb, a jewelry bath bomb to boot, I would be so happy. Like, you have no idea. I would be ecstatic. Like, over the moon ecstatic. Okay. That was in bed. See, sometimes I've done this before where some lucky person's going to get 2 rings because I've forgotten. And I've actually added an extra ring. Because I put a capsule like in each half. Wow. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can see that. That's a beauty. Jeez, I wish I could keep these, actually. I would like to keep them. So when I get down to the end, actually, they're not going to be as striped. Like I said, no 2 are the same. It's just kind of the way it goes when I make these. They're not perfect. I don't claim them to be perfect. But they're neat looking. They do the job. Skin softening and funness. I mean, you get the color whizzing around and you get, you know, your nice little surprise at the end. Now, see that one? Can you guys see it? It got more spotty than white like the first 2. But I kind of like that effect. I kind of like how it goes. So I don't know if I'm going to mold all these. I think I only have enough for probably 1 more. It usually makes, what is it, 3 or 4. These are big, gigantic, like 9, 10 ounce bombs. So, it does take me like a few batches to make a full set. The only ones I got a whole bunch of were, I did the sun and sand ones. I did some that weren't bubbling. I think I got about 6 bombs from that mix. You know, this boy doesn't want to come apart. Come on, big boy. Let's see. They don't always cooperate, and you guys probably have dealt with this when you make bath bombs. Yeah, it doesn't want to come out. There's the hollow sound you want. That's what you're looking for. That nice hollow boof sound. I can't get my hands in here to get it out. There we go. Yeah, you want to hear that hollow sound because that's the suction letting go. And then you know you can get it out. So, there's that one. A little more speckly. You guys can see that. And little trees on top. And you got more of the speckles. And, oh, that Christmas song. Oh, it's like sweet candy and pine trees. And, oh, that does smell like Christmas. I like that. Okay, I'm going to do one more quick one, I think. And then I will shut it off because I don't think you guys want to actually see me keep going on and on about this. So, like I said, it's super, super easy. You just kind of plop some in, plop some more in, plop a bit more in. Did the color tabs first. I probably didn't show you very good where I'm putting them. I do them like one there. I usually put 4 in or 3, well 3 or 4. 2, 3, or 4. That's kind of how I do it. But I like the offset because it does actually help it spin. So there's a bit more green. Then we're going to heap it up with the white. Yeah, I have enough to make one more, I think. Okay, so that's that one. And now we're going to do the other half that's going to have the jewelry in it. So here's some green. And then there's usually enough left over to make a little mini bomb for like, to show the people what it looks like. So, oh, it's another goodie. It's a tissue one and it's a size, it's a size 8. You guys are getting a sneak peek. This is kind of a tease, isn't it? I think it's fun. I love making these. I think these are like my second favorite thing to make besides the wands. I just love them. They're fun. I think they're fun. Okay, so a little bit more green. And then we have to have a little bit more of this white, which we're getting pretty low. Alright. Smush together the last one. Here we go. Smush. Oh, they go together so nice. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to just let that sit for a sec because I want to quick. Stay. I want to quick. You're not going to stay there. I want to quickly make a little one so I can show people kind of what they look like. It's sort of a mini demo. And yes, I put a big honkin' embed in that baby. Pile up some more. So that's that half. Where's my other little half? There's the other half. We'll do a bit of green. A little bit of light green. And then a bit more green. And then when we get to this half, I just mix it all in. Put that there. Here's my little dude, my other little half, and I just smush them together. And there's my little boy. And you may find, this happens to me a lot, well, not a lot, but sometimes, see how it just went askew? I could probably get more in that one, I think. But then you're talking packing it really tight, and you might not get the spinning floating action, so I'm just going to leave them like that. But there's the mini guy, just to it kind of gives you an idea of what the big ones are going to look like. So he's not super tight, but that's him. He'll float anyway. This is my little sample. So I'm going to finish molding my little small ones for demos and samples and whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry I was a little bit shaky, stuttery, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's been one of those days. I don't even want to... We'll just stop there. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or you want to chit-chat or anything, you know where to find me. Thanks for watching, guys.